Hi, cool that you clicked and welcome back to another video. It has been a long time, but now I was finally ready to show off some new stuff. First things first, I'm sorry that it took so long time, but I had other stuff to attend to, especially something that was related to health, and that's why I had to prioritize that one. In between, I was still working on my game, here and there, but not very focused. I did more like a little bit of cleanup and I worked on new maps, and I noticed that the game does not look like up to that standard that I want it to be. So here is going to be a lot of new stuff, such as changing the render pipeline back to HDRP, and the reason for that were plenty. As I already mentioned before, I did a lot of cleanup work and I worked on new 3D models as well, such as environments, but also the guns that I had previously. I reworked them basically all over again, so I'm not relying completely just on normal maps. I wanted them to have a little bit more personality. That's why I gave them my own little twists and I tried to make them more realistic. In HDRP, the lighting works much different, which is why I couldn't rely only on normal maps, because I saw that on flat surfaces such as my old gun models, the lighting would bounce off and you could see that it's just flat. That's why I made a complete new gun with a new armature, but the animation stays mostly the same. But I did some fine tuning and I say it looks much better. Also, a little fun fact, I went through the old animations and I deleted some of the unneeded keyframes, which were quite a lot, and I got a small but noticeable performance boost. Switching to HDRP caused my materials to turn pink again. That's why I had a motivation to rework them over.
Shot his ass again.
I think the differences between URP and HDRP are significant, but HDRP comes with its own problems, especially when it comes to graphic settings. Also, documentation-wise, it's much easier to find stuff for URP, but HDRP comes with a lot of benefits, such as decal stretching that I had like 2 years ago. It might doesn't sound that special, but for me it actually is, because HDRP comes with a layer system where you can decide which layer decals project on and which not. So I can do a much better spilling mechanic. Also, with that new lighting environment from HDRP, the blood material looks much more liquidy, which is great. Also, a fun little tweak is the aggressiveness of the AI. The game becomes quite challenging when you're not careful. And I like it that way, because a random last bullet can actually save your life, even if you just blind fire. Unharmed enemies are running to the next cover point, running away from the player or even hiding. But enemies who got hit, they're lying on the floor, which makes the blind fire actually worth it. This is all I got for now, but more is gonna come up soon.